and don't need to worry about third down at all.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Left wing 19.
Penix working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make this stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Penix. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, it did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. They'll try and punch it in. And that hit stops him in his tracks. The makings of a goal line stand here. No gain on the run, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. One down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Penix now to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Mackay now in a high-pressure spot. It doesn't get much easier than this. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Return starts at the 9. looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, it's Tracy. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Let's go now.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 43. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the gun, it's again to Bigsby. And this one doesn't go far. Offense up to the line fast. Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the 1st instead. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Play action on 1st down. He sends this one to the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Boy, take a look at that. Look at him locking down his area of the end zone. They can bring it in close enough to take shots, but there are no easy touchdowns.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to push forward and get them to the 34.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Go.
He's back to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
The Giants using their 1st time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Go. Trap 60. 70 Ranger. 18, Pioneer. 18, Rattler. Panther 11.
Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Looking for the end zone. They connect on the deep shot. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown. He's out of bounds. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on 4th down. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout. Again at our 2-minute warning. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants facing a 5-point deficit. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
Set up. Ready, ready.
Bigsby will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Come on, set. Ready.
To throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
Here we go, set. Dragon 60. Hey, smash. Cup 19. Cup 19. Warrior 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Throwing now. And it falls incomplete. He can't find the end zone. They stop him, and they'll still trail as they turn it over on downs.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
On the double.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Plowing up the middle. And this one does not go far. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They'll run the draw with Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
This goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third.
19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Setting up to pass. Got it, man. Robinson has it. He'll have the first down and even more. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
Let's go now.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. The Falcons nearing a victory as he drops to a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second